One was the huge prevalence of health issues after betrayal.
Yeah.
And this unfortunately is too common, right? But it's totally understandable because man, when betrayal hits and we go into fight or flight mode, the cortisol and the adrenaline and all the stress hormones, we just get flooded with them. And a lot of times what happens is we get stuck in fight or flight mode, or we're just repeatedly thrown back into fight or flight mode. And the impact that that can have on the body over time is really concerning. And so I lay out some of the stats about that just to give women a heads up, and also if they're experiencing this, for it to be validating. And it's
Mhm.
also a gentle reminder of let's focus on us as early as possible in this process. Let's focus on the body, on reconnecting with the body and with health and calming the central nervous system. It took me years into my process to get on board with that and to start doing that. But man, I can't tell you what a difference it made once I started focusing on calming my nervous system. So that was one of the big ones.
That's huge. And a lot. I don't know if this was your research or somebody else's, but there's been a lot of findings of autoimmune conditions for betrayed
Yes.
partners. Yeah.
Yes.
So not just short term, but prolonged health issues.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And I
and I
think
lay out some of the different top ones in the book. But and I know this is the passion of yours too,
it
the
is.
nervous system and whatnot.
I think it's so important, especially for women, and we have a lot of listeners that are really committed to their faith, to their Christian faith. And I think that there's been this disservice that Western Christianity has done to like separating out the body and the spirit and the mind and the soul as if they are all separate things, right? But that's really a Western mindset. It wasn't the intention of the original writers of the scriptures. There was very much more of an integration of body, mind, and spirit. But in our culture today, it's all separated out. And so a lot of Christians just kind of try to mind over matter their betrayal trauma journey or over spiritualize it or spiritual bypass it, and there's no way, because your body is just your amygdala is hijacked the whole system and in a prolonged way. And so that is a key foundational strategy for healing, is learning what's happening in your nervous system. You're right, that is so important.